Hello everyone, Elite Clockwoman here. We have already received the first leaked frame for episode 33, and I remind you that episode 33 should turn out to be the longest episode of all time. Perhaps it will even last 8 or 10 minutes. And in this video, we will look at leaked frame, and we will also talk again about this strange creature that is hiding under the cover. And as always, we will watch the bloopers video for episode 32. And I will also tell you why the new episode will be so long and what will happen there. Also soon on my channel, another special video will be released for you. But before we get into all this, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so as not to miss a special video. And here we go. At the beginning of the bloopers, the Titan's fist bumped again. And after TV Man teleported, another teleport has opened, and a Titan cameraman from another universe appeared, and guys started talking, and it looked like the other cameraman wanted his brother from the multiverse to help him with something, or they were trying to figure out which one of them was the imposter, like in this old meme. And a lot of people don't know what kind of cameraman it was, but he's actually from another multiverse, which is made by YouTuber No Skill Clutch. And this is not the first collaboration Dom Studio with other multiverses, as in bloopers number 27, we saw the universe of Verlance. And it's very cool that our favorite authors make collaborations. And if you want me to also do a collaboration with other YouTubers, then hit the like button and write about it in the comments. And maybe we'll also do a collaboration where we'll talk about our favorite universe. Anyways, let's talk about this strange creature. From what we saw in the secret scene, we found out that this creature is not the first night here, and most likely it is a child, as in the room is quite cozy, and also a lot of different toys. And also we saw books with all the races in the series. And remember, I suggested that perhaps we are waiting for a new race in the future, as near the books we saw a fan. And there was a similar hint in the 70th episode of the original series, where we also saw the heads of all the races, and the computer on the side, and many people assume that the new race there will be computer men, and maybe Dom Studio also wants to tell us about the new race. But maybe these books are here for this child to learn everything about this world. And it's obvious that it's a human child, because this child eats human food. But in fact, you forgot that some SKIBIDI toilets also feed on human food, namely SKIBIDI hackers, who happily eat McDonald's. And is it possible to assume that there is a small SKIBIDI toilet? Of course there is a chance that this is a small SKIBIDI toilet, because based on how this creature moved, then we can say that these were the movements of the toilet, since the body didn't move, and only the head moved. And I'm not gonna lie, if it turns out to be a SKIBIDI toilet, then I'll go crazy. But let's experiment, and let's assume for a second that this is a small SKIBIDI toilet. Then the inscription sorry in the form of Morse code makes sense, since it turns out that this cameraman was hiding an enemy of the Alliance under their own nose, and because of this he apologizes. Also in this picture, it looks like one of the SKIBIDI toilets. And it will be a crazy plot twist if this turns out to be a small SKIBIDI toilet. But to be honest, although some details indicate a toilet, it's still unlikely to turn out to be true, and is more likely this is another fantastic theory, and let's assume that this is a human child. And this human child is either very special, and it may have some kind of superpower, or it is the last surviving person. And this cameraman decided that his mission would be to protect this child at all costs, and he does not even trust the agents, since he is hiding this child from them. Well guys, the theory is certainly explosive, and it's even hard to imagine what awaits us in the future. But let's look at the leaked frame and talk about episode 33. In this leaked frame, we see the serious face of a scientist who is clearly up to something, and he is definitely worried that he will soon have problems, since in episode 32, the Alliance directed all its forces to destroy the last toilet base. You can also notice that the scientist's body has changed, and it became similar to the body that was in episode 29, although the body of the little scientist looked different in episode 20. But now he is in the room, and this means that he is in his small body, and he made it combat ready so that he could protect himself from agents. But actually, there are no secret details in this leaked frame, and Dom Studio decided to share this with us so that we understand what events await us in the new episode. But what will happen there? In fact, most of the episode will consist of yapping, and maybe only for a moment we will see a battle. And in this episode there will be a lot of information, and they will explain to us what is happening now in the series. It also looks like we will learn about the past of the SKIBIDI scientist when he was still a human. Since before Dom Studio shared this image with us, and there is a scientist and some kind of gun, and it looks like we will find out how SKIBIDI toilets appeared in the first place. But this is not accurate information, and these are just my guesses. And before episode comes out, we will get more leaks, and maybe I'll try to get exclusive leaks for you. So be sure to subscribe to the channel so as not to miss it, and hit the like button if you enjoyed watching it.